He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous.
Beware the eyes of March!
Speak! Hands for me!
And who protect?
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
I know a bank. I know a bank. I know a bank. I know a bank. Scholé of Northern Utah. Scholé of Northern Utah. Patriots. Then William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. A Midsummer Night's Dream. A Midsummer Night's Dream. I know a bank. Wild dying wolves.
The oxlips and the northern violet groves.
Quite overfed with cautious woodbine. With sweet most lovely than my second time. Yes, it's Titania. That time of the night. Well, these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake's rosary marrow skin. Wink right enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice will streak her eyes. And make her full of hateful fantasies.
Take thou some of it, and seek the straw, sweet Anthony ladies in love, with a disdain for youth anoints his eyes. But doing the next thing he despises. Maybe the baby. How shalt know the man? By the Athenian garments he hath on, I baked this with some cake, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love, and look though me be ere the first cock crow.
Theseus, the Duke of Athens,
And the beautiful Hippolyta are to be married in 4 days.
Now, fair Hippolyta, 4 happy days bring in another moon.
4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Aegeus, a respected nobleman, comes to Demetrius to demand
That his daughter Hermia must marry Demetrius or die the death.
My gracious Duke, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens and make dispose of her either to this gentleman or to her death.
But Hermia loves Lysander.
And he convinces her to run away with him to Arden Forest.
The course of true love never did run smooth. Still floats my father's house tomorrow night.
Helena loves Demetrius, but he loves Hermia.
So Helena tells him that Hermia and Lysander are planning to elope.
She hopes that he will chase after him and find him in the forest. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight.
Meanwhile, a group of actors are planning on performing a play.
These guys are crazy.
Mary, our play is the most wonderful comedy and most cruelest appearance in Disney. Well, I will undertake it.
In Arden Forest, the king and queen of fairies, Oberon and Titania,
Are having a terrible quarrel.
I will make by moonlight, cried Titania.
We should tell Helena if I longer stay.
Oberon charms Titania with the juice of a magic flower.
As she sleeps.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Wake when some vile thing is near.
He then bids his head fairy Puck to use the flower on Demetrius so that he will fall in love with Helena.
But Puck uses the flower's magic on a sleeping Lysander by mistake. True, I throw all this powder, this stuff up.
Helena discovers the sleeping Lysander and accidentally wakes him up.
And he falls in love with her instantly.
Transparent Helena, not Hermia, but Helena I love.
In another part of the forest, the players meet.
To rehearse their play in secret.
Are we all met? Puck sneaks a donkey head onto the bottom as they rehearse.
If I were there, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monsters, they're strange home! The players are afraid and run away.
This wakes Titania, and then she sees Bottom's donkey face and instantly falls in love with him.
Thy first virtue's voice I love thee.
Things start to get very complicated now. Oberon charms Demetrius, who falls in love with Helena.
Now both men are in love with her, but she doesn't know what to think. And of course, poor Hermia is confused by all this.
Oh, Helena, goddess nymph, perfect divine.
You are kind to me, just be not so, for you love me. This you know, I know.
Oh, Spite, if you were men as men, you would not use a gentle lady. So,
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Oberon is not happy with Puck for making this mistake.
and he orders Puck to set everything aright. True, I throw all this stuff out.
Lysander loves Hermia.
Demetrius loves Helena. Jack shall have Jill, and I shall be ill, and all shall be well.
I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Now, my sweet queen, wake!
And Puck removes the donkey head from bottom.
Now when thou wakest, this only fool's eyes to peep.
I had a most well vision. The eye of man have not heard, the ear of man have not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to perceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was.
Bottom rejoins his fellow players.
And they perform at the great ring celebration.
I will hear that play.
After all the humans have left the stage, the fairies gather.
And Puck apologizes to the audience for the mischief he has caused. If we shadows have repented, think but this, and always mended. Have we but slumbered here? While these visions did appear, and this weekend idle seem, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If we pardon, we all men. And as I am honest, Puck, how we have unearned luck. Now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Elder Puck, a lyre call. Good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends.
And Robin shall restore all men.
Caesar bids you beware the Ides of March.
Come from the throne, look upon Caesar. What sayest thou to me now? Speak once again.
Beware the Ides of March.
This is a dreamer. Let us leave. Pass.
What means this shouting? I do fear the people. Choose Caesar for their king.
I do fear.
I would not Cassius, and I love him well.
Another general shout.
I do believe that these applauses offer some new honors that are heaped on Caesar.
Men at some time are masters of their fates. The fault there produces not in our stars. What should be in that Caesar? Why should that name be sounded more than yours?
What you've said I will consider. Till then, my noble friend, chew upon this. Brutus would rather be a villager than to repute himself a son of Rome. But as these hard conditions as this time are like to lay upon us.
I am glad that my weak words have struck that thus much show fire in Brutus.
The games are done and Caesar's returning.
Casca will tell us what the matter is.
Antonius?
Caesar.
Young. Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous.
Fear him not, Caesar. He's not dangerous. He is a noble Roman and well given.
I fear him not. He thinks too much. He looks quite through the deeds of men. He's a great observer. He loves no plays as thou dost, my child. He hears no music. Seldom he smiles. Such men as he never be at hard seas, and therefore are they very dangerous. Come, tell me truly what thou thinkest of him.
Aye, Casca. Tell us what did to chance today. Did Caesar look so sad?
Why, there was a crown offered him. And being offered him, he put it by with the back of his hands, thus, and the people fell a shouting.
What was the second noise for?
Why, for that too.
They shouted thrice. What was the last cry?
Was the crown offered
Why,
him
for that
thrice?
too. Aye, he put it by thrice, every time gentler than the other. And as every putting by, my honest neighbors shouted.
Who offered him the crown?
Why, Antony.
Tell us, Casca.
I saw Mark Antony offer him the crown. He was very loath to lay his fingers on it. And then he offered it the third time. And still as he refused it, the Romans hooted and clapped their hands and threw up their sweaty nightcaps because Caesar refused the crown.
And after that he came, thus out of way.
Aye.
Did Cicero say anything?
Aye, he spoke Greek.
To what effect?
Nay, those that understood him smiled at one another and shook their heads, but for mine own part, he was Greek to me.
Will you sup with me tonight, Casca?
Aye, if I be alive, nor dinner worth eating.
Good, I will expect you.
Tonight I must leave you. Tomorrow, if you wish to speak with me, I will wait for you.
I will do so. Till then, think of the world. Well, Brutus, thou art noble, yet I see thy honorable medal may be wrought. Caesar doth bear me hard, but he loves Brutus. After this, let Caesar seat him sure, for we will shake him the worst days of the earth. Who's there?
A Roman!
Casca.
Your ears good. Cassius! What a night is this?
A very pleasing night to honest men.
It is the part of men to fear and tremble when the most mighty gods by token send such dreadful heralds to astonish us.
You're a dull, Casca. Heaven hath infused these spirits to make them instruments of fury and warning into some monstrous state. Now could I, Casca, name to thee a man most like this dreadful man, that thunders, lightens, opens graves, and roars as doth the lion in the cavern. A man no mightier than thyself and me.
'Tis Caesar that you mean. Is it not, Cassius?
Would it be who it is?
Indeed. They say the senators tomorrow mean to establish him as king, and he shall wear his crown, by sea and by land, in every place, save here in Italy.
I know where I will wear this dagger then. Cassius from bondage shall deliver Cassius.
So every bondman in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity.
Now know you, Casca, I have moved already some of the noblest minded Romans to undergo with me an enterprise of honorable and dangerous consequence.
Stay close a while. Here comes one in haste.
His Cinna, you know him by his gait, he is a friend. Cinna, where haste yourself?
Oh, what a fearful night is this. Oh, Cassius, you could but bring the noble Brutus to our party.
Be content, good Cinna. Take this. Throw this in at his window and prepare to his porch where you shall find us.
I'll bestow these papers as you please.
Come, Casca. You and I will yet ere day see Brutus at his house. 3 parts of him is already.
Oh, he sits high in all the people's hearts.
We will write him in the church.
Lucius, ho!
Called you, my lord.
Get to the tape in my study, Lucius, and when it is lighted, come and call me here.
I will, my lord.
It must be by his death, and for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him, but for the general, he would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. Where's the bright day that brings forth the adder?
The taper burneth in your study, sir. Search in the window for a place. I found these papers, thus sealed up. I'm sure I did not lie there when I went to bed.
Get you to bed again. It is not day. It is not tomorrow, boy. The Ides of March.
I know not, sir.
Look in the calendar and fetch me a word.
I will, sir.
Brutus, thou sleepst awake. Shall Rome stand under one man's awe? O Rome, I make thee promise. If the redress will follow, thou receivest thy full petition at the hand of Brutus.
Sir, the march is wasted 14 days.
'Tis good. Go to the gates. Somebody knocks. Since Cassius first did wet me against Caesar, I have not slept. From the acting of this dreadful thing, in the first motion, all the interim is like a hideous dream.
Sir, 'tis your brother Cassius, I thought.
Is he alone?
No, sir, there are more.
Do you know them?
No, sir. Half their faces are burned in their clothes.
Let them enter. O conspiracy, shamest thou to show thy dangerous brow by night, when evils are most free.
Good morrow, Brutus. Do we trouble you?
I have been up this hour awake all night. Am I these men to come along with you?
Yes, every man of them.
Give me your hands all over, one by one.
Let us swear our resolution.
But what of Cicero? Did he stand very strong with us?
Let us not leave him out.
No, by no means.
Let us be sacrificers, but not butchers, and gentle friends. Let's kill him boldly, but not wrathfully. We shall be called purgers, not murderers.
Peace, count the clock.
The clock hath stricken 3.
'Tis time to part.
But it is doubtful yet whether Caesar come forth today or no, for a superstitious blown away.
I can sway him, and I'll bring him to the capital.
Nay, we will all of us be there to fetch him. The morning comes upon us. We'll leave you, Brutus, and friends, disperse yourselves. All remember what you have said, and show yourselves true words.
Brutus, my lord.
Portia, wherefore rise you now?
Brutus, yesternight at supper you saw me arose, and walked about musing and sighing with arms across. And when I asked you what the matter was, you said upon your ungentle words, I should not know you, Brutus. May it grieve me to be your cause of grief.
I'm not well in health, and that is all.
Brutus is kind, and where he is not in health, he would embrace the means to come by it.
Good Portia, go to bed.
No, my Brutus, you have some sick offense within your mind, which by the right and virtues of my place I ought to know why you are so heavy.
Kneel not, gentle Portia.
Tell me, Brutus,
You are my true and honorable wife.
if this were true, then should I know this secret? I grant I am a woman, but withal, tell me your counsels, I will not disclose them.
O ye gods, render me worthy of this noble wife. Hark, who knocks? Portia, go and watch. Lucius, who knocks?
He is a sick man that would speak with you.
Boy, stand aside. Ligarius! Oh, what a time that you have chose out to wear a kerchief. Were you not sick?
I am not sick. If Brutus have in hand any exploit worth the name of honor.
Such an exploit to mine hand, Ligarius.
Soul throne, now bid me run, and I will strive with things impossible. What's to do?
A piece of work to make sick men whole.
But are not some fool that we must make sick.
That must we also. I shall unfold to thee what we are doing, as we are going to commit must be done.
Set on your foot, I will follow you. To do I know not what, but it suffices that Brutus leads me on.
Follow me then.
Nor heaven nor earth hath been at peace to me. Thrice hath Calpurnia cried out in her sleep, Help, help, they murder Caesar. Who's within?
My lord?
Go, bid the priest do present sacrifice, and bring me their opinions of success.
I will, my lord.
What mean you, Caesar? Think you to walk forth? We shall not stir out of your house today.
Caesar shall go forth.
Caesar, I never stood on ceremonies, yet now they fright me. A lioness hath whelped in the streets, and graves hath yawned and yielded up their dead. Fierce, fiery warriors fought upon the clouds in ranks and squadrons, and right full of war, which drizzled blood upon the Capitol. The noise of battle hurled in the air. Horses did neigh, and dying men did groan, and ghosts did shriek and squeal about the streets. O Caesar, these things are beyond all use, and I do fear them.
What can be avoided? Whose end is purposed by the mighty goat? Yet Caesar shall go forth.
When beggars die, there are no comets seen. The heavens themselves blaze forth in death of princes.
Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never tasted death but once. What say the others?
They would not have you go forth today, but in the entrails and offering forth, they could not find a heart within the beast.
The gods do this in shame of cowards. Caesar should be a beast without a heart if he should stay home today for fear. No, Caesar shall not. Danger knows full well that Caesar is more dangerous than he, and Caesar shall go forth.
Alas, my lord, do not go forth today. Call it my fear that keeps you in the house and not your own. We'll send Mark Antony to the Senate house, and he shall say you're not well today. Let me tongue the meat of the words.
For thy humor, I will stay home. Here is Brutus. He shall tell them so.
All hail, good morrow, worthy Caesar. I come to fetch you to the Senate house.
And you are come in a very happy time, to bear my greeting to the senators and tell them I will not come.
Think you sick?
Shall Caesar send a lie? Go, tell them I will not come.
Let me know some reason, lest I be laughed at when I tell them so.
Cause is in my will. I will not go. My wife, Calpurnia, she stays me at home. She dreamt tonight, which my statue, like a fountain, with 100 spouts did run pure blood, and many lusty Romans did come and bathe their hands in it.
This dream is all misinterpreted. The Senate have concluded this day to give a crown to mighty Caesar. If you shall send them word, you will not come. Their minds may change. Will they not say, lo, Caesar is afraid?
How foolish do your fears seem now, Calpurnia. I am ashamed I did yield to them. Fetch me my robes, for I will go.
Caesar, beware of Brutus, take heed of Cassius, come not near Casca, have an eye to Cinna, trust not Carbonius, mark well Midsummer, thou hast on Caesarius, there is but one mind in all these men, and it is bent against Caesar, here will I stand till Caesar pass on. My heart limits the virtue cannot give. Out of the teeth of illumination, if thou readest, O Caesar, the fates which traitors do contrive.
Stay not dancing me, but get thee gone. Why dost thou stay? To know my errand, madam. Oh, Constance, be strong upon my side. Set a huge mountain between my heart and tongue. I have a man's mind and a woman's might. How hard it is for women to keep counsel. Art thou Julius? Madam, what should I do? Run to this inner house and nothing else, and so return to you and nothing else? Yes, bring me word for it, Father, for he went sickly forth, and take good note of some dark suitors press to him. Hark! What noise is that? I hear none, madam. I prithee thee, listen well. I heard a bustling murmur, like a fray, and the wind brings it from the capital. Soon, madam. I hear nothing. Come hither. Which way hast thou been?
At mine own house, good lady.
What is it, thy cloak?
About the 9th hour, lady.
Is Caesar yet gone to the capital?
Madam, not yet. I go to take my stand to see him pass unto the capital.
Thou hast been soon to Caesar, hast thou not?
That I have, lady. If it will be so good to Caesar as to hear me, I shall beseech him to befriend himself.
Thou knowest that he harms intended towards him?
None that I know will be, much that I fear may chance. Here the street is narrow. I'll give you to a place more void, and there speak to great Caesar as he comes along.
I must go on. How weak thing the heart of woman is. Oh, Brutus! Oh, babes! Revolutions! Bring it to my order. Say I am there. Come to me again and bring me word what he doth say to thee.
The eyes of March are come.
I, Caesar, but not gone.
Hail Caesar, read this schedule for minds I see that touches Caesar near. Read it, great Caesar.
What touches us ourselves shall be last served.
Delay not, Caesar, read it instantly.
What, is this fellow mad?
What? Heard you your petition from the street? Come to the capital.
I looked to your enterprise today, my God.
What an news.
There you are.
It said Papilius.
He wished today that our enterprise might thrive. Here a purpose is discovered. Brutus, if this should be known, Cassius never shall turn back, for I will slay myself.
Cassius, be constant. He reveals not our purposes, for look, he smiles, and Caesar doth not change.
Casca, you were the first that raised your hand.
Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and his Senate must redress?
Most high, most mighty Caesar, let tell me a symbol, dwelleth before thy seat a humble home.
I must prevent these, Simber. These lowly crouchings and these courtesies might fire the blood of ordinary men. No, Caesar doth not wrong, nor without cause will he be satisfied.
more worthy than my own to sound more sweetly in great Caesar's zeal for the repelling of my banished brother?
I kiss thy hand, not in flattery, Caesar, desiring thee that Julius Caesar may have an immediate freedom of repeal.
What, Brutus?
I could be well moved if I were as you, but I am constant as the northern star.
Oh, Caesar!
Hence, wilt thou lift up Olympus?
Great Caesar!
Doth not Brutus Publius kneel?
Speak! Hands for me!
Et tu, Brute, that false Caesar?
Liberty, freedom, tyranny is dead. Run hence, proclaim it, cry about it on the streets.
Liberty, freedom, and enfranchisement.
People and senators, be not surprised. Fly not, stand stiff. Ambition's debt is paid.
Go to the pulpit, Brutus!
Stand fast together, let some funds of Caesar should change.
Talk not of standing. There is no harm intended upon your person.
Where is Andrew?
Fled to his house amazed. Men, wives, and children stare, cry out as if it were doomsday.
Fates, we will know your pleasures, that we shall die. We know, 'tis but the time, and drawing days out, that men stand upon.
Why, he that cuts off 20 years of life cuts off so many years of fear and death.
Stoop, woman, stoop, and let us bathe our hands in Caesar's blood up to the elbows, and then we beat our swords over our heads. Then we walk forth, even to the marketplace. Let's all cry, peace, freedom, and liberty.
Stoop then and watch. How many ages hence shall this our lofty scene be acted over in accents unborn in states yet unknown?
How many times shall Caesar bleed in sport, no worthier than dust?
As oft as that shall be, how often shall the not of us be called the men that gave their country liberty?
What, shall we forth?
Aye, every man away. Brutus shall lead, and we will grace his heels with the most boldest and best hearts of Rome.
Soft, who comes here? A friend of Antony's?
If Brutus will vouchsafe that Antony may safely come to him and be resolved that Caesar hath deserved to lie in death, Mark Antony shall not love Caesar's death, so well as Brutus living, but will follow the fortunes and affairs of noble Brutus.
Your master is a wise and valiant Roman. He shall know our reasons, and by my honor depart untouched.
I will fetch him presently.
I know that we shall have him well to friend.
I wish we may, but I have been in mind my fears so much.
But here comes Antony. Welcome, Mark Antony.
Oh, mighty Caesar, dost thou lie so low? Are all thy conquests, glories, triumphs, spoils shrunk to this little measure? Fare thee well. You know not, gentlemen, what you intend. Who else must be let go? Who else is reigned? If I myself, there is no hour so fit as Caesar's death hour. No place will please me so, no mean of death, as here by Caesar, and by you, cut off.
Oh, Antony, beg not your death of us, though now we must appear bloody and cruel. Our hearts you see not, for they are pitiful. I will deliver you the cause of this I that did love Caesar when I struck him with thus proceeding.
I doubt not of your wisdom. Let each man render me with bloody hands. Gentlemen all, alas, what shall I say? That I did love thee, Caesar. Oh, 'tis true. Pardon me, Julius, here didst thou fall, and here thy hunter stand.
Mark Antony,
Pardon me, Cassius.
I blame you not for praising Caesar, sir, but will you be pricked at number of our friends, or shall we on and not end it?
You shall give me reasons why and wherein Caesar was dangerous.
Our reasons were so full of good regard, as were you, Antony, the son of Caesar. You should be satisfied.
That's all I see. And in the pulpit, as becomes a king, speak in the order of his feet.
You shall, Mark Antony.
So word. You know not what you do. Do not consent to have him speak in his funeral. Know you how much the people may be moved by that which you will utter?
By your prescription, I will myself into the pulpit first. What Antony shall speak, I will protest.
I know no way may fall, I like it not.
Mark Antony, you shall not in your funeral speech put any blame on us, but devise all good that you can of Caesar, and say you do it by our permissions.
Be it so. I desire no more.
Come then, and prepare the body and follow us then.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the bones of the noblest man that ever lived at the tide of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cover all the parts of the earth. Blood and destruction shall be so removed. You sure about saving Caesar, do you not?
I do, Mark Antony.
Caesar did right for him to come to Rome.
He did receive his letters and is coming, and bid me say to you by word and mouth, O Caesar!
Thy heart is big, yet thee apart to me. Is thy master coming?
He lies tonight within 7 leagues of Rome.
Post back with me and tell him what hath passed. Here is a mourning Rome, a dangerous Rome.
I will get Cassius to compare their reasons.
The noble Brutus' descendants, silence!
Romans, countrymen, and lovers, hear me for my cause and be silent. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar, to him I say that Brutus's love for Caesar was no less than his. If then that friend demand why I that did love Caesar when I struck him and thus proceeded, to him I answer, not that I love Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Is there any man here so vile as to not love his country? If there be any, speak. For him have I offended. I pause for reply.
None, Brutus, none!
Then none have I offended. I have done no more to Caesar than you will do to Brutus. Here comes his body, mourned by Mark Antony, who, though he had no hand in his death, shall receive the benefit of his dying.
Live, Brutus, live!
We'll bring him with triumph, call him up to his house.
Give him a statue with his ancestors.
Let him be Caesar! Caesar's fair part shall be crowned in Brutus.
We'll bring him to his house with shouts and
My
clamors.
countrymen,
Be silent, Brutus speaks!
Peace, home!
my countrymen, let me depart alone. Do grace to Caesar's corpse and grace his speech.
Stay home, let us hear Mark Antony.
Let him go into the public chair. Will it hear him know that Antony go up?
For Brutus' sake, I am beholden to you.
What does he say of Brutus? He says, for Brutus' sake, he finds himself beholding to us all. Where best we speak no longer, Brutus here.
This Caesar was tyrant.
Nay, that's certain. We are blessed that Rome is rid of him.
You gentle Romans,
Peace, let us hear what Antony can say!
Peace.
friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is often interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you that Caesar was ambitious. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When that the poor of pride Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see that I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, he is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once. What cause withhold ought you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me.
Methinks there is much reason in his sayings.
If thou consider any of them, Edda, Caesar has had a great wrong.
Has he, masters? I fear there will a worse come to his place. Now mark ye his words. He would not take the crown, therefore 'tis certain he was not ambitious.
If it be found so, some will dare abide it.
Poor soul, his eyes are red as fire with weeping.
There's not a nobler man in Rome than Antony. Now mark Jesus' words. He begins again to speak.
But yesterday, the word of Caesar might have stood against the world. Now lies he there, and none so poor to do him reverence. O masters, if I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I shall do Brutus wrong, and Cassius wrong, whom you all know are honorable men. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong today, to wrong myself and you, than I would wrong such honorable men. But here's a parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. 'Tis his will. Let but the commentary of this testament.
The will, hear the will.
The will!
Gentle friends, I must now read it. It is not me to know how Caesar loved you. You are not wood, you are not stones, but men.
The will, read the will. We'll hear it, Antony. You shall read us the will, Caesar's will.
I fear I wrong the honorable men whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it.
The will, the testament, the will.
Will!
How we men to read the will?
Yes,
Yes, son!
You shall have leave. A ring, stand round. Stand from the body.
Roof Antony, most noble Antony!
Brutus, as you know, was Caesar's angel. Judge, O you gods, how dearly Caesar loved him. This was the unkindest cut of all. For when the noble Caesar saw him stabbed, ingratitude, more stronger than traitor's arms, quite vanquished him. Then burst his mighty heart. Great Caesar fell. Oh, what a fall was there, my countrymen!
Oh, piteous spectacle!
O noble Caesar!
Oh, woeful days! Oh, traitors, villains!
Oh, most bloody sight!
Oh, royal Caesar!
We will be revenged!
Revenge,
Stay, countrymen!
Peace there,
Peace
good
there.
noble Antony!
We're here, we'll follow him, we'll die with him!
Good friends, sweet friends, let me not stir you up to such a sudden flood of mutiny. I come not, friends, to steal away your hearts. I am no orator, as Brutus is, but were I Brutus, I would ruffle up your spirits and put a tongue in every wound of Caesar that can move the sons of Rome to rise to mutiny.
We'll burn the house of Brutus!
come away, let us see the conspirators!
Yet hear my speak. Why, friend, you have forgot the will I told you of. Here is the will, and under Caesar's seal, to every Roman citizen he gives 75 drachmas.
O noble Caesar, will revenge his death!
Yet give Caesar a chance.
Peace, ho!
Moreover, he has left you his new planted orchards and private arbors on this side title. He has left them to you in your heir's will. Common pleasures to walk abroad and recreate yourselves. Here was us, Caesar. When comes such another?
Never, never! Come away, away! We'll burn this body in the holy place with breath and fire! Traitors!
Go back, fire!
Now let it work. Mischief, thou art afoot. Take thou what course thou wilt. How now, fellow?
Sir, Octavius is already come to Rome.
Where is he?
He and Epictetus are at Caesar's house.
and thither I will straight to visit.
I heard him say Brutus and Cassius are rid like madmen through the gates of Rome.
Belike they had some notice of the people, how I have moved them. Bring me to Octavius.
I dreamt tonight that I did feast with Caesar, and things unlucky charged my fantasy. I have no will to wander forth the doors, yet something leads me forth. What is your name?
Whither are you going?
Where do you dwell? Are you a married man or a bachelor?
Answer every man directly.
I briefly.
I am truly. I am wisely.
What is my name? Whither am I going? Where do I dwell? Am I a married man or bachelor? Then, to answer every man directly and briefly, wisely and truly, wisely I say, I am a bachelor.
There is as much to say there fools I marry. Proceed directly.
Directly, I am going to Caesar's funeral. As a friend or an enemy? As a friend.
That matter is answered directly.
Where you are dwelling briefly.
Briefly, I dwell by the capital.
Your name, sir, truly.
Truly, my name is Cinna.
Tear me! You're tearing to pieces. He's a conspirator.
I'm Cinna the poet. I am Cinna the poet.
Tear bad verses. Tear bad verses.
I'm not Cinna the conspirator.
Rather than instead of blood by his name, out of his heart and tear him going. Tear him, grab him, murder him!
These many then shall die. Their names are pricked.
Your brother too must die. Consent you, Lepidus?
I do consent.
Prick him down, Antony.
Upon conditions, published shall not live. Who is your sister, son? Mark Antony.
He shall not live. But, Lepidus, go you to Caesar's house. Fetch the will hither, and we shall determine how to cut off some charge and legacies.
What? Shall I find you here?
Here, thread the capital.
And now, Octavius, Brutus and Cassius are levying powers. We must straight make head. Therefore, let our alliance be combined.
Let us do so, for we are at the stake, and bait about with many enemies, and many that smile have in their hearts, I fear, millions of mischiefs.
Stand ho!
Give the word ho and stand.
How now, Lucilius? Is Cassius near?
He is at hand. They meet this night in Sarsby quarter. The greater part, the horse in general, are come with Cassius.
Cassius has arrived. Gently on to meet him.
Stand, ho.
Stand ho! Speak the word along.
Stand!
Stand. Stand.
Most noble brother, you have done me wrong.
O ye gods, wrong I mine enemies? And if not so, how much more shall I wrong a brother?
For it is this sober form of yours hides wrongs, and when you do them,
Speak your grief softly. In my tent, Cassius, I will give you audience.
bid our commanders leave their chargers off a little from the script.
Let Lucius and Titinius guard our door. Let no man come to the tent till we have done our conference.
You have wronged me.
You've wronged yourself to write in such a case.
At such a time as this, it is not meet that every nice offense should bear his comment.
Let me tell you, Cassius, you yourself are much condemned to have an itching palm, to sell your offices for gold to undeservers.
I an itching palm?
Remember March? The Ides of March, remember? Did not great Julius bleed for justice's sake? What villain touched his body that did stab? And not for justice? What? It's one of us that stabbed the foremost man of all this world. But for supporting robbers, contaminates our fingers with base bribes. I had rather be a dog and bay at the moon than such a Roman.
Brutus, bay not me. I'll not endure it. You forget yourself. I'm a soldier, abler than yourself in my conditions.
Go to. You are not, Cassius.
I am.
I say you are not.
Urge me no more. I shall forget myself. I mind upon your help. Take me no further.
Away, slight man.
Is it possible?
By the gods, you shall digest the venom of your spleen.
Has it come to this?
You say you're a better soldier? Let it appear so. Make your vaunting true. I shall be glad to learn of noble men.
Do not presume too much upon my love. I may do that which I will be sorry for.
You have done that you should be sorry for. To you, for gold to pay my legions, which you denied me. Was that done like Cassius? Be ready, gods, with all your thunderbolts. Dash him to pieces.
I denied you not.
You did.
You love me not.
I do not like your faults.
I have weaned my spirit from mine eyes. See, there is my dagger. Strike as thou dost as Caesar, for I know when thou hatest him worse, thou lovest him better than thou ever lovest Cassius.
Sheathe your dagger. Be angry when it will. It will have scope.
Hath Cassius lived to be able to mirth and laughter to his Brutus, when grief and blood ill-temper vexeth him?
I was ill-tempered when I spoke that.
Oh, Brutus.
What is it?
Have you not love enough to bear with me when rash rumor makes me forgetful?
Yes, Cassius.
Let me go in to see the generals. It does not meet they are some grudge with me. It does not meet they be alone. You shall not come to know. Nothing but death shall stay me.
How now? What's the matter?
For shame, you generals. What is wrong with you? Why? Love and be friends as two such men should be. I have seen more years than you, I am sure.
How vilely doth this cynic rhyme?
Get you hence, raw, saucy fellow, hence.
Bear with him, Brutus, 'tis his fashion.
I shall know his humor when he knows his time.
Oh, wait.
Julius and Titinius, bid the commanders lodge their companies tonight.
And come yourselves and bring the solemn meeting. I did not think you could have been so angry.
Oh, Cassius, I'm sick in many griefs. Portia's dead.
A unsupportable and touching loss. Upon what sickness?
Impatient of my absence, in grief that young Octavius and Mark Antony have made themselves so strong, and her attendants absent, swallowed fire.
And died so?
Even so.
O ye immortal gods.
Speak no more of her. Come in, Titinius. Welcome, Sulla. Sit we about this taper here, and call in question our necessities. I've here received letters that young Octavius and Mark Antony come down upon us with a mighty power, bending their expedition towards Philippi.
Myself have letters of the self-same tenor.
With what addition?
Octavius, Antony, and Lepidus have put to death 100 senators.
Therein our letters do not well agree, for mine speak of 70 senators. By their proscription, Cicero won.
Cicero.
Cicero is dead.
What do you think of marching to Philippi presently?
I do not think it good.
Your reason?
'Tis better that the enemy seek us, so shall he waste his means and weary his soldiers.
There is a tide in the affairs of men, which, taking at the flood, leads on to fortune. Omitted all the voyage of their life, is bound in shallows and in miseries. On such a full sea are we now afloat. We must take the current when it serves, or lose our ventures.
Well then, with your will, go on. We'll meet then at Philippi. Good night. Early tomorrow we will rise hence.
Farewell to you. Farewell to you and you and you. Good Messala, noble Cassius, good night and good repose.
Oh, my dear brother, this is an ill beginning to the night. Never comes such division between our souls. Let it not hurt us.
Everything's good. Farewell, everyone. Lucius! My gown. Give me the gown. Here's the book I sought for so. I left it in the pocket of my gown.
I was sure your lordship did not give it to me.
Bear with me, good boy. I'm much forgetful. Let me see, let me see. Is not the leaf turned down where I left reading? Here it is, I think. How ill this taper burns! Who comes here? Art thou some god, some angel, some devil, that makes my blood run cold and my hair to stare? Speak to me what thou art.
Thy evil spirit, Brutus.
Why comest thou?
To tell thee thou shalt see me at Philippi.
I shall see thee again?
Aye, at Philippi.
Why, I shall see thee at Philippi then. My taken heart thou vanishest, ill spirit. I would hold more talk with thee. Soldier!
My lord.
Go and commend me to my brother Cassius. Bid him set on his powers betimes before, and we will follow.
It shall be done, my lord.
Nancy, all of a sudden, Nancy. You said the enemy would not come down.
But this is out of space to fascinate our thoughts that we have heard. But 'tis not so.
They stand and have parley.
Stand fast, continues to pass out.
Mark Antony, shall we give sign of
Words before blows, is it so, countrymen?
I would love words better, as you do.
Good words are better than bad blows, I'll take it.
In your bad struggle, Julius, you give good words. Witness the hole you made in Caesar's heart, all the while crying, "Long live, hail Caesar!"
Come, the cause. If arguing makes us sweat, the proof of it will turn to red drops. Look, I draw a sword against conspirators. When think you that the sword goes up again? Never. Until Caesar's 33 wounds be well avenged, until another Caesar cannot slaughter to the sword of traitors.
Caesar, thou canst not die by traitors' hands, unless thou bringest them with thee.
I was not born to die on Brutus' sword. Come, Antony, away.
Why now blow winds, swell billow, and swim bark, for the storm is up.
Dardanius, hark. Lucilius, hark, word with thee.
Masala,
What says my general?
Masala, today is my birthday. Be thou my witness that against my will I compel to set upon one battle all our enemies. Our army lies ready to give up the ghost.
Believe not so.
Now, Brutus, if we lose this battle, you are contented to be led in triumph through the streets of Rome?
No, by no means. This day must end the work guides the march begun. Whether we shall meet again, I know not. Therefore, forever and ever, farewell, Cassius.
Forever and forever, farewell, Brutus. Look, Antonius, look, the villains fly.
Oh, Cassius, first they were too early. Who having supplemented John Octavius took it too eagerly. The soldiers fell to spoil, whilst we by Antony are all the blows.
This hill is far enough. Look, Titinius, are those my tents where I perceive the fire?
There are my lords.
Titinius, mount thou my horse and hide thy spurs in him, that I may be rest assured whether yon troops are friend or enemy.
I'll be here again, even with a thought.
Go, Pindarus, get higher on that hill and tell me what thou knowest about the people.
Oh, my lord.
What news?
Tentius is in close line down. Now they are almost on here.
look down, behold no more. O coward that I am, to see my best friend taken before my face. Come hither, Sirrah. With this good sword that ran through Caesar's bowels, search this bosom. Stand out there, take down the hilts, and when my face is covered, as it is now, guide thou the sword. Caesar, thou art revenged, even with the sword that killed thee.
So I am free. Far from this country can do shall run. Who never won't shall take note of him.
Octavius is overthrown by noble Brutus' power, as Cassius's legions are by Antony.
These tidings will welcome for Cassius.
Where did he leave him?
All disconsolate with Pandarus, his bond upon this hill.
Is not that he that lies upon the ground?
He lies not like the living. Oh, my heart!
Was not that he?
No, this was he. For Cassius is no more. O setting sun, as in thy red rays thou dost sink tonight, so in his red flood Cassius's day is set. The sun of Rome is set, our day is gone.
Mistrust of good success hath done this deed.
Where art thou, Pandarus?
Seek him, Titanius, whilst I go to meet the noble Brutus, thrusting his support into his ears.
I will seek Pandarus the while. Why didst thou send me forth, great Cassius? Alas, thou hast misconstrued everything. But, hold me, take this garland on thy brow. Brutus, bid me give it thee, and I will do his bidding. Brutus, come apace, and see how I regarded Caius Cassius. By your leave, gods, this is a Roman's part. Come, Cassius the sword, to find Titinius' heart.
Where, Messala, doth his body lie?
Go yonder, Titinius mourning.
Titinius' face is upward.
He is slain.
Are there yet 2 Romans living such as these? The last of all the Romans, fare thee well. 'Tis 3 o'clock, yet ere night. We shall try our fortune in a second fight. Yet countrymen, oh yet hold up your heads.
Who will go with me?
I, Brutus, my country's friend.
O young and noble Cato, art thou down? Why now thou diest as bravely as Titinius? Mayest be honored being Cato's son.
You thou dost!
Only I yield to that. There's so much that thou wilt kill me straight. Kill Brutus and be honored in his death.
We must not, an old prisoner.
Room ho, tell the noble Antony Brutus is taken.
I'll tell the news. Here comes the general. Brutus is tame, my lord.
Where is he? Safe, Anthony. Brutus is safe enough. I adjure surely that no enemy shall ever take the life of noble Brutus. This is not Brutus' room, but I assure you, a prize no less important. Keep this man safe. Give him all kindness. I'd rather have such men my friends than enemies. Go on and see whether Brutus be alive or dead, and bring word unto Octavius' tent how everything is a chance.
Poor remains of friends, rest on this rock.
Statilius showed the torchlight, my lord, but his 10 were slain.
Hark thee, Cletus, slang is the word.
What? I'm a lord? Not for all the world.
Peace then, no words. Hark thee, Dardanius.
Shall I do such a deed? O Dardanius, O Cletus, what ill request did Brutus make to thee? To kill him, Cletus. Look, he meditates.
Now was that noble vessel so full of grief that it runs over even at his eyes.
Come hither, good Polonius, list a word.
What says Lord?
ghost of Caesar hath appeared to me 2 several times by night, and Sardis once, and this last night to Philippi fields. I know my hour is come.
Not so, my lord.
Nay, I am sure it is. The enemy have beat us to the pit. Take out my sword hilts, while I do run upon it.
That is not an office for a friend, my lord. Fly, my lord. There's no tarrying here.
Farewell to you, and you, and you. I shall have glory by this losing day, more than Octavius and Mark Antony. This vile conquest shall attain unto, and Brutus's tongue hath almost ended his life's history.
Fly! Fly! Fly!
Fly, my lord, fly!
Hence I will follow. Get straight up, stay thou by thy lord. Hold thou my sword's hilts, and turn away thy face, while I do run upon it. Wilt thou straight up?
Give me your hand first, then you will it.
Farewell, good straight up. Julius Caesar, thou art mighty yet. I kill not thee with half so good a will.
What man is that? My master's man. Straight up, where is my master?
Free from the bondage, many cousin of the conqueror's camp with a fire, and for Brutus fully overcame himself, and on my mouth upon my life.
All that serve Brutus, I will entertain them. I'll die my master straight up.
I held the sword and pleaded blindly.
Octavius, take him to follow thee as the latest service to my master.
This was the noblest Roman of them all. All the conspirators, save only he, did that they did in envy of great Caesar. He only, in a general honest thought, and common good to all, made one of them. His life was gentle, and this element so mixed in him that nature might stand up and say to all the earth, "This was a man."
According to his virtue, let us use him, with all respect and rights of burial. In my tent his bones tonight shall lie, most like a soldier, ordered on earth. So call the field to rest and let's away, to part the glories of these happy men.